Hi, this is Meredith from So Very Merry, and I just wanted to go over something that might help a few of you if you are having a problem like I had tonight. And that is when part of your image doesn't transfer. Like in this area right here, I can't, I don't know if you can tell, but I tile printed it. It's 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tiles. You can kind of see right there where some of the tiles are showing. But anyway, the point is, this didn't transfer, this didn't transfer. It's probably, and then down here didn't transfer very well. I don't mind if some of the little areas like this didn't come through because I kind of think that gives it some character to it. Any big spots like this right here on this bird's face, I can fill in with paint. So, but I think these areas that didn't come through, I think I had actually too much gel on them. Actually, I use Mod Podge as my medium on this piece. And I think I had too much gel medium and it just pulled off the ink entirely. So what I want to go over is how you can fix this. That's the biggest problem without having to scrap it and start all over again. By the way, I'm using Tom Palisade transfer paper and it's kind of expensive, and that's why I'm not going to start over again. So what I've done is I went and I reprinted the tiles that are messed up. So I've got tile number 7, and then see tile number 4 here, and then tile number 5 here. And what I'm going to do, since this is a dark background, is I'm actually going to paint these areas white where the tiles were. I'm going to paint them so that they come through, because I'm afraid if I transfer over top of them like I had before, that it's just going to be a darker tile, and I don't want that. So I am going to pause and come back after I've painted these white so we can transfer to those areas again. Okay, we're back. I went ahead and painted in those 3 areas right there where the transfer didn't take. I just did regular old primer and blow dried it between coats so it would dry faster. And I just wanted you to see what it looks like before I try to transfer that same area again. The trick is going to be lining up the tiles perfectly so it doesn't look like any of this happened. Okay, I went ahead and Mod Podge this while I was on pause. And now I'm going to go ahead and tile these so you can see what I'm doing. And basically, I'm just going to hope that these line up the way they're supposed to. And I'm going to do one at a time. I'm not going to put them down too much because I don't want to move them. And then I have this little guy goes here. And you're definitely going to see some seams when I finish this. But to me, it was better than having to redo the whole piece. And it was also easier than having to repaint it all. I do paint a lot of over top a lot of my pieces, or all of my pieces really. And this was too much to paint over. So I'm hoping that this turns out a lot better. I used a lot less medium this time so that hopefully I won't have that same problem again where it picks up the image. And I've never transferred over a piece like this before, so I'm kind of hoping that this works out pretty well. And what we're doing here is just getting out all of the bubbles and wrinkles and things like that, so that when we pull this paper off, again, it's Palisade paper, when we pull the paper off, it doesn't take any of the image. So, and this paper, is thin as it is, will really take the abuse. If you're really trying to get these bubbles out, you can be pretty rough with it, and it really won't tear. Except if you're pulling the paper in the wrong direction, like I just did. All right, that will be it for now. And as you can see, the paper's down there. It's starting to show through a little bit because it's such thin paper. Hopefully this will resolve the issue, and I'll be back for more. Okay, I'm back with the last part of the process, and that's taking off these Palisade transfer pages. I just did this one, and I think it turned out okay. So I'm going to go ahead and let you see how the rest of it turned out. See, with the paper, the Palisade paper, you simply peel it off. There's no rubbing, and it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I just ripped into the image a little bit right there, but you can see that I'm going to paint over it. So anyway, you can retile your images if you make a mistake, and as you can see, that didn't come through very well, but I'm going to paint over this for the most part anyway. And let's see how this turned out. It's okay. So it turned out a lot better than it was at first. So that's how I redid those 3 tiles. And the details that I didn't want to have to repaint are still there, so that's better. And I'll probably do another video after I've painted over everything so you can see what the final thing looks like. Okay, that's it.